No, not at all, Alicia. Good morning. Everyone seems to know what's at stake. They know that Detroit is in a serious financial bind. However, they seem to be caught off guard by what this consent agreement would outline, and the mayor in particular, he is not happy. Disingenuous. That's what Mayor Bing called the governor 3 times in his statement in opposition to the proposed consent agreement. The mayor says he is tremendously disappointed, and it is clear he is not alone.
What we expected from the governor was him to come in with a plan to help revitalize Detroit and help Detroit get itself out of its fiscal crisis. Instead, what we have is people nullifying folks' votes and dismissing what folks want as their elected bodies to lead them.
State Representative Maureen Stapleton says she thinks the 9-member financial board is no different than an emergency manager.
Every power given to an emergency manager in PA4 is now given to a group of people.
But Governor Snyder, through his spokesperson, Geraldine Lasher, says a consent agreement is different than an emergency manager.
The city council really would remain with its powers. The mayor would still be very focused on strategy and policy. I mean, there are significant amount of work that still would be carried out as normal.
At the same time, though, Lasher says Governor Snyder feels something has to be done now because time is running out.
We now have to actually implement, and we have to act. There's no more time for planning. We are in a very tight window.
And as for the mayor calling the governor disingenuous,
it is disappointing to see, but we're not going to let that deter us. We're going to continue to, really extend that hand to the mayor.
And then, in a very paternalistic way, say to folks, if you disagree, then we can go immediately to an emergency manager or bankruptcy.
And that is indeed the case. The governor says he does not want to see an emergency manager take over Detroit. However, if an agreement is not reached with the consent agreement, an emergency manager may be the next logical step. In Metro Detroit, Malcolm Maddox, 7 Action News.